Chutes and Ladders Crown Jewel predictions. Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
Hey everyone, we are going to do our predictions. We're going to run right through this. We're actually going to do the same thing what we've always done, which is go in the order that we project. So first match is the women's crown jewel match. I already told Des this. I'm just going to go crazy with predictions because why not? Before we get into predictions, any initial thoughts about this card?
There's more than I thought, and I'm glad Triple H even said we're going to do more than our standard 5 card PLE, which is fine, Yeah, I mean, like I've said previously, I'm not crazy about Crown Jewel. It's not my favorite, so it is what it is, but I mean, this card isn't terrible.
Yeah, I'm actually with you. We kind of spoke about this off camera. They're obviously doing this for the overseas relationship, which is totally fine. The timing of the event usually feels forced. I kind of question why they do it in October, but that's another story for another day. That being said, again, I'm going to go have fun with these predictions. So we have the women's crown jewel, Liv Morgan versus Nia. What do you think? I have my thoughts.
Okay, I've been going back and forth all week. I don't know. As much as I want to see Nia lose, she's just so much bigger than Liv, but I would love to see some interference, Liv win, and then here comes Tiffany.
Okay, fair enough. If that happens, I will give this an A. An A.
Yeah.
I have a twist in this. I'm kind of with you. Nia is so much bigger. I think Nia is gonna do the sit bomb a couple times.
Yeah.
Pin her, win.
And then
the cash in will go against Liv.
See, that's what I've been thinking. I don't think she's gonna go after Nia. I think she's gonna go after Liv.
And I just think that'd be absolutely brilliant if that happened. And it would make a lot of sense because she'd be out by a couple of the bombs. And then it'd be a twist on the crowd instead of them teasing that, because they kept teasing that they were going to fight each other. In the end, they actually are tight.
We'll see. I see it. I see it happening.
All right, good stuff. All right. Next one we're going to go over is the US Championship. This one, I'm just going to go ahead and go crazy with this prediction, but what do you think?
I mean, just from seeing what happened last Friday and that whole thing, I feel like Knight is going to lose. And you know what? Who I've been a fan of lately is Carmelo. That's who I'm rooting for. So I think Carmelo is going to win.
Okay, so I thought this was a wackier prediction. I guess not after what you just said. I think Carmelo is going to pin Andrade. And that way, Knight loses the title without actually losing the title.
Without an actual fault, like pinfall. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And that way, Carmelo's feud, because they didn't have the
technically didn't pin him.
Exactly. So that's what I'm gonna go through. And if this happens, I think it's time to elevate LA Knight into the world title picture.
Right. Agreed.
Okay. Actually, hold on. Rewind. So what projected grade would you give Nia versus Liv?
Liv. If everything goes the way that we think it could go, it could be an A match. If not, I'm gonna give it a B.
Sure. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get same exact thing. I will give it an A if the cash in happens. If not, I'll probably give it like a C plus.
C, yeah.
All right. Wait. So the U.S. title, what projected grade would you give that?
I'm gonna give it a B.
Same here. I think it's just going to be a little underwhelming regardless now. And here's the other thing too. Generally for these events overseas, they usually let the baby faces go over. So I could see LA Knight winning without a doubt. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and give B overall. But yeah, I in a weird way, if he loses, I think this would elevate him into world title status.
Right. I'm excited.
All right. Next match, we're going to go with the women's tag team championship. This is a 4-way. I think this could be a really, really. I think this could be like one
Jacked.
more, yeah, a really fun match. One of the more underrated matches on the card. What do you think?
As much as I love our girls Bianca and Jade, there's one that I love a little bit more, and that's Chelsea and Piper. I would just love to see them win.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's who you're going with.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Chelsea Piper as well. And I think this will be we kept talking about this for months. I think this will be the official start of the split, and I think
Yeah.
they're going to face off at WrestleMania.
Agreed. It's coming.
Yeah, for sure. And actually, let me double down. If there is a split, I think one of them will win the Women's Royal Rumble, and I think that would be a lot of fun.
Hmm.
And then yeah, and then the other will become champion, and they'll fight each other for a title. I think that'll be a lot of fun.
We'll see. We'll
Right.
see.
Yeah, see, I told you I'm going crazy with this one. All right. All right. So next match, we're gonna go Rollins versus Brunson Reed. This is actually unique just because these are two completely different body types.
Yeah.
We've seen this time and time again. Seth can work with basically anybody.
Hmm.
So it's interesting that the creative is deciding to let these guys go at each other.
Yeah.
Okay, so who do you think and what grade would you give this?
I find this feud so random to me. I just because I'm not a fan of Bronson, I'm going with Seth. I feel like he can really take him and just fly right on over him. As much as Seth is a really great in-ring performer, I think it might be an average one, and I'm just gonna give it a B.
Okay. So I think Seth's gonna win. I think this is let's make the crowd go happy.
Hmm.
I have a feeling though they're gonna give Brunson a lot of spots. Like so, even though he loses, I think this is gonna elevate him over.
It's gonna make him look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will actually go ahead and give this a projected B plus.
Okay.
Oh, and then for the record, for the women's tag, if everything goes like we just said, I'll give it an A
Same, because I feel like all of them are really great and they have really good chemistry. So it should be a fun one.
for sure. Okay, Randy versus KO. I know you're a Randy guy. I got it. Well, let's hear what we have to say first, and I'll tell you my thoughts.
Ugh, they are just itching for Randy to be a heel so bad that, I'm uh we already know where I'm gonna be. I want Randy to tear his ass up, and he's going to. I but I just have a gut feeling they're gonna let Kevin win. And then that's just gonna bring on a bigger feud and just make Randy become the Viper, like the killer that he is. So
Sure.
uh,
What grade are you giving this one?
I'm gonna give it an A.
Okay. I this is where we're gonna differ in opinions. This feud is an absolute miss for me. I think they kind of this feud doesn't do it for me at all. I get why they're doing it. I'm seeing the same thing you are. I think
It's a
they're gonna
starter.
yeah, I think they're gonna flip Randy heel. My honest projection is they're gonna flip him heel. He's gonna end up beating Cody.
Right.
He's going to defend the title at WrestleMania against John Cena, which I think is what everyone wants. That's what I think.
Hmm.
Projected grade. Yeah, I'll just give it a B.
Yeah, we've called this months ago that this was a slow heel turn. Um, and I mean, it's going to pay off for Mania because that's where we're going for the big picture. So this will be a temporary feud just to get him where he needs to be. So
Fair enough. Okay. Okay. Next match. The Bloodline versus Roman Reigns and the Usos. I told you I'm going to go crazy with this one. Let me hear what you have to say first.
well, we all saw this coming as well. I really think I, I'm going to go with Roman and the Usos, and then The Rock is going to come out, and then that's going to be like the silent awkwardness where he's going to be looking at Roman, and I feel like that's going to start. I think Rock is going to side with the new bloodline.
Got it. Okay. What projected grade would you give this?
I'm going to give it an A.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I'm gonna go a little bit different what you said. I do think The Rock's gonna come out. I think Roman's gonna turn on the Usos. And
Ah!
the and the Usos. I think the Usos will then pair with The Rock. So they'll be the faces, and then Roman and the new bloodline will be the heels. And I say that,
Potentially.
yeah, what's that?
I said potentially, yeah, because
Uh,
then we can have like the final boss thing at Mania
yeah,
happen.
exactly. So that's what my projected is. I think the crowd will love it. I think Roman was actually pretty successful as a heel overall. So this will only further that. And now you have babyface Rock come out and the crowd will erupt again. I can see what you're saying as well, but I actually am going to go with the new bloodline beating
You think they're gonna
Roman
win?
Usos. Yeah, just because of my projected thing. Again, I'm going crazy with this. I'm going to give this an A regardless. I think there's going to be a lot of surprises.
I think it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. All right. All right. Last one, we have Cody versus Gunther. My heart's telling me one thing, my brain another. What do you have to say?
It's the same thing. I keep going back and forth because I know what I think, but then I have to think creatively what's realistically going to happen. Um, oh, this one's so hard. I feel like just because of what happened on Friday too, I'm like, it could really go either way. I am going to say maybe Cody. I
Okay.
don't know. And then I need him to turn heel. I'm just waiting for that too.
All right. Projected grade on this.
I'll give it an A. I
Yeah.
feel like it'll be a fun one. It'll be a good one. And Gunther is so great. So I'll be happy either way.
Yeah.
But
So they could, if this is the main event, I could see them sending sending the baby faces, the
yeah.
baby face coming on top, sending the crowd happy. I'm actually going to go Gunther with this, and I'll tell you why. I think Gunther wins. Cody remains face. Eventually loses to Orton. Orton and Cena fight at WrestleMania,
Yeah.
but then Cody now challenges Gunther for his title at Mania. So he switches brands.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this way Gunther can just start talking smack. Hey, I already beat you, and now and instead of Cody finishing the story this time, he's going to continue the story because now he's going to win both belts. And the
Yeah.
WWE is all in on Cody right now. So
Yeah.
this is just again, I'm going crazy with this my predictions here. I'm going to give this an A as well.
It's going to be good. And this is the hard part is it can go either way and we would be happy with either or, but we have to think which direction is WWE going into.
Sure.
So, it's going to be
Okay.
fun.
A lot of fun. All right. Overall projected grade. What do you got?
Typically, I go with like a B, but overall, I'm okay with this match card and the people in it. So I'm going to give it an A.
Yeah. I will give this an A as well. Maybe even A minus, but it's
Yeah.
funny because both of us before were like, this card, Crown Jewel. I know you're
I
not
don't
Tristan.
like it.
Yeah. But hey, look, this is why we do this, going one by one and actually breaking everything down and actually puts everything in perspective.
Look at us.
Absolutely. All right. Please chime in and give us your predictions. Please DM us at the Shoots and Ladders. Like always, please like, share, and subscribe. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right. Until next time. Late.
Bye, friends.